Ken Easley of the Seattle Seahawks, and you're watching NorbCam.
All right, what's up, everybody? I don't know who's watching this. Some of you guys are watching me on a very rare live stream to Instagram. I'm also streaming this on my alternate YouTube channel, but probably nobody's watching that because nobody knows about it. But we're doing it anyway. So mostly here on Instagram. How you guys doing? As some of you probably heard, I got my YouTube account hacked and I have no access to it, so it kind of freaking sucks. These freaking hackers got it, and so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back. I'm going to try, but in the meantime, Seahawks big win today. That was really exciting, emotional, crazy, up and down day. It made for a nice finish to what's been a pretty shitty day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been one of the worst days I've had in a while. So it's nice to get that win, for sure. So, but here we are. Hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, so 6-9, Detroit down by 3, Lions with the ball, 3rd and 5 on the start of the second half, throws, crap, complete, but he's short. It's going to be 4th and 2, they'll probably have to punt, though. You want me to plug your backup channel? I don't know, there's like nobody watching on it. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you guys are watching here. I mean, oh, that's a hell of a catch. Damn. That's a good catch. That's 4th down and 2, so that's punt. Soren Carlson, you're part of my childhood. Thank you, man. But let's watch this game together. What the hell? What's the name of it? It's what is my alternate YouTube channel? It's I should have put it in Instagram. Let me see. Maybe I can. I don't even know what I call this thing. N Kawili. That's N, my last name, Caoili. I don't know if you can find that, but this isn't. You know, I don't really care about promoting this channel. This isn't. If I'm gonna create a new channel, it's gonna be something totally different. So I'm not trying to make this as my replacement channel. Hey, what's up, Rishi on YouTube? All right, I got one person watching. Hey, I got one person, 2 people watching on my alternate channel. Plugged in on Discord. Yeah, go Detroit. That's why everybody makes backup channels nowadays. Yeah, but man, I've been working on that channel for 9 years. It was about 9 years ago. Actually, a little over 9 years, almost 10 years ago. Really, technically 12 years ago, but it was really not till a little over 9 years ago when I started doing my channel, like actually posting stuff, and really kind of figured out what I wanted to do. Staying fit in the ATL, David, man, I appreciate it. As we're on a commercial break, I'm kind of feeling like I want to certainly explore my options. And what's really cool, we'll see how it goes, but I actually have some contacts within the Seahawks, and they might actually try to help me with some help from their own digital team. We'll see. I feel like there's a solution. If this happened to like one of those big time YouTubers, that they'd be all over it and fix it. But I'm not one of those guys. I'm just, one of the many out there who's got a moderate-sized channel. Noah Boelter, my dude, man. Good to see you. But, yeah, this was probably one of the worst days, barring something happening, death in the family. Obviously, sickness, nothing compares to that. But the feeling of getting hacked, and I've kind of gone through this like 3 times. This is the 3rd time, but this was really the first, the one that really hit hard, because this is something I've been building. It's like building a project that turned into a business, that turned into a passion, something that you know, it's like a part of my life, you know, and it's a nice little source of income for me. Certainly not a full-time job or anything like that, but it helps, you know, helps a little bit here and there. But it was just my love for it, the passion of it. And what kills me and depresses me when I think about it is just the feeling of, what if I don't get it back? All those thousands of videos that I put up there, I may never, you know, may never see the light of day. So, all right, Rodgers back to pass. He rolls right, first down and 10. He's looking, he's going to run 25-30 and out of bounds at the 30-yard line, 5-yard gain. Quirky Monkey is Wizard. Hey, what's up? First it was Discord and now the YouTube. And don't forget, I also got hacked on my Microsoft account. That was about a year ago. It's just been a bad year from freaking hackers, man. I see a lot of you guys jumping on here on the comments on YouTube. So there's a few of you. Rishi, Blizzard Peak, Evan G, Faux Robert 2, Queen Hawk. Wow, you guys topped in there. That's cool. Snap. 2nd and 4 handoff. Jones for the first down and more. Oh my God, beast mode style to the 48. Detroit down 3 points right now. Early third quarter action. So it sucks that we're waiting on this here. Queen Hawk, someone is lobing to hack. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Sorry. It's your boy X. What's up? You're having a kid, right? Congratulations, man. This latest hack, it was my fault though. I screwed up. I trusted thinking it was something legit, and they fooled me. And that's what pisses me off, is the fact that it's like handed the keys over to the thief, and then he, you know, broke into my house and now kicked me out and is inside my house with all my stuff. Microsoft one, I don't know how that went. That was just like all of a sudden, you know, but luckily it was on my Xbox account. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't have anything on there. He was using my credit card to like buy a bunch of Xbox stuff, and luckily, you know, with the credit card you can get that stuff taken off. 2nd and 10, ball to Packer 48. Rodgers back to pass, looking, middle of the field throw is complete. 13. It's that Lazard. That's Lazard into Lions territory. Not good. So I have to start, you know, obviously the process of trying to do this. I tried the initial things, you know, you go through, you know, Google searches, hey, how do I get my hacked YouTube account back? And, you know, I tried all that stuff, and this hacker knew what they were doing. I mean, they removed all my backup stuff. It even added more security, more secure than I obviously had of my own. So he can't get it hacked back. So I'm going to try, but I'm slowly starting to, as a pitch to the left, Jones got to the corner. He gets about 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 7. 2nd and whatever. So I'm going to try to do what I can do. And, but I feel like, worst case scenario, the harsh reality is that I may have to start from scratch. I may have to just, you know, build this from the ground up again. And hopefully I can get a lot of you guys and people from Instagram, people from TikTok, people from Facebook, and previous subscribers to move over to my, you know, whatever that new channel turns out. Deep throw, right side, wide open. Oh, should have been picked off, dude. The safety came over. Joseph came over, threw his fingertips. That would have been a pick at about the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 7. So, Clover says, "No, what do you think about the Rams game, Seahawks game? It was crazy. I was crazy. I was all over the place. I mean, it was already hard enough to just try to get into it because I was just still so distraught over what happened." 3rd and 7. Ball at the Lions 35. He's going to throw. Slant route. Dropped. Kind of low by the knees. So they'll have to settle for, I think, a long field goal to try to extend the lead by 6. 4th and 7. Lions defense just rising up. Queen Hawk, cancel my monthly. Yes, you guys should all cancel your. If you're a member of NorbFam, you should definitely cancel your subscriptions. You know, at this point, I don't want this guy getting any more money that should be mine, going to whoever the hell this is. But you missed it. You guys are ahead of me. Boom, he hooked it. No, wait, short? Oh, bounced on the crossbar. Almost hit the camera. You know, it's been my dream to watch a field goal be short because it hits the little camera mounted on the crossbar. It almost did. It was like just to the left of it. I would have loved it for it to be a camera gate controversy. Look at it. It's almost just short. If it had hit, see, like the camera's mounted right on the crossbar center, right? And if that ball had hit the camera, technically it was probably going in. But if it were to hit the camera and bounce out, you'd be like, wait a second. That would have been in if the camera wasn't in the way. I'd love to see that. Jordan22 says, Norb, I made a tweet on my Twitter to help you out. I appreciate it, man. I've heard about the Elon Musk dude. He's done it to a lot more channels as well, really. First time I've ever heard of him. So... yeah, it's that's the worst part about it, is when you know you kind of were responsible for causing it, you know. That's the part that kills me. It's like I only have myself to blame for not being careful. So for you guys out there, no matter what, you got to really, really make sure you know what you're clicking on and getting into, because I thought I was pretty smart. I thought I was pretty savvy and not one to fall for phishing scams. They got me good. He's done it to many YouTubers before. You're not the first. Yeah, it's random stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole legion of businesses doing this dark stuff, trying to, break into people's accounts. I know. I've actually watched a few of these YouTube scam channels of guys who actually try to scam the scammers, you know. And I enjoy watching that stuff. And yet here I am, falling victim again to another thing. Sucks. But, yeah, if I can get it back, that'd be great. I felt, unless I've got somebody on the inside at Google or YouTube, I don't think it is. Chances are really low of me getting it back. Queen Hawk wants to know what it was. No, I'll tell you, it was basically, I get tons of emails saying, hey, we'd like to collaborate with you to do some product placement on your channel. And I usually never pursue them. And then there was one that was, I don't know why, I was just considering it. It was Fiji water. It's like, just put a little trailer in front of your video and we'll pay you some money to do it. So, sounds easy, right? Too easy. It's never a good thing. Whoa! Big run. First down, 13 yards to the 36-yard line. Nice run. Well, it looks like the Lions came to play, regardless of their playoff situation, which is great. You know, you hope that everyone will play like whether they're, you got playoffs or not on the line. The Rams played us hard today. They've been out of the playoffs for weeks. First and 10 at the, actually, this is Packer territory at the 40. It's right. They missed a field goal. Oh, roll, Joff goes deep. Is there anybody there? He does! Touchdown! Oh, they're really him down at the inch line. Oh my God, what a throw by Goff. Beats the secondary, gets deep to the 1 yard line. Actually, the 1 inch line. Punch this baby in. Just give it to Williams. Nice little slot route receiver. Does a little kind of a looks like he's going to go corner. Then he does a move to the deep corner, and he beat the safety. Are you sure that's not a touchdown, bro? All right, so here we go. First down. Just run the sucker in. Bang it in. Touchdown, Lions. They go on top by 3. Extra point to come with 8:05 left in the third quarter. Yes, sir. All right. Anyway, so the mistake I made was, so we were exchanging emails back and forth. I was like, oh, really? So how would this work? Oh, we would, we pay you this much to do it. Okay, that sounds cool. What would be our next step? We would send you a PDF with information, the video clip, and the contract to do it. So got the PDF, went to the thing, and then when I looked at the PDF, the mistake was I had to log on to a Google Drive. And when you log onto your Google Drive, you're doing so with your Google identity. Kick is good, 13.9. I think that was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was that the contract was not a contract. And that was basically handing over the keys. Anyway, I'm stupid. Life goes on, but man, it really freaking sucks. But there's, like people always say, right? I know it's hard to hear it or even rationalize it when you're going through it yourself and you try to say, well, it could be worse, right? I mean, there's a lot of worse things that could happen than just this. Terran's something. I think of opening a new YouTube account. I'm debating. I'm going to try to contact Google, and I have some names that have popped into the radar of who I can maybe turn to for some assistance. I'm going to try, but I'm not real optimistic. So I have to prepare for the reality of just starting over, do an alternate channel. And, it just sucks. It took me 9 years to go from nothing to having 7, I think is where I was at, 57K. And I think, God, is it going to take me 9 years to get back to that? Or could I possibly speed that whole thing along? I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it could be a good thing. But what kills me probably the most is that a lot of these videos, the ones I've edited, I have archived on hard drives. But the ones that are straight live, they just go straight to the cloud, straight to the YouTube servers. And so, I don't have copies of those. So game reactions, the great ones like the Packers one, but that was before they had YouTube live streaming. It was when after the YouTube live streaming, everything went to, directly to the cloud. So it's all those things, and then the comments. It kind of reminds me of when I first had to get rid of my favorite videos when I first started, like 2014, because it was after we won the Super Bowl, and then I had to. I was getting copyright strikes because this is before the NFL had their own YouTube channel. Now they would just monetize their content on other stuff. But when it was mine, then they struck me twice and said, if you get a third strike, your channel will be taken down forever. So I had to delete all these videos that were in violation. Basically everything that had YouTube or NFL content in it. The NFC Championship, Super Bowl, and all that. It turned out to be the best thing, because at the time it seemed like the worst thing, so I had to delete these videos. Kickoff return, he goes, down to 17. Okay, now we just need Detroit to pile it on. Do you see the weird live stream the hackers doing? I kind of peeked at it. It's a weird deal. I don't know. I wondered if at some point are they going to try to, ransom my channel, like email me, say, hey, we have your channel, and if you want to get it back, it's going to cost you $5,000 or whatever. Otherwise, we're going to delete all your videos. I won't give into that if it comes to that. So, Queen Oxford, sorry to hear that. I've been part of that channel since the beginning. I can't believe how you feel. And, nope, play action. Rodgers, under pressure, throws it away because he was about to get tackled, so 2nd and 10. This is good. Come on, Lions, keep it going. Anyway, what I was saying. So I had to delete all those videos, but it actually turned out to be the best thing for my channel at the time because I wasn't monetizing anything then. And what happened was I figured I wasn't going to try to monetize because I knew I had NFL content in it. But then I started just live, doing my reactions without video clips. And I thought, I know who's gonna want to watch just my face reacting to stuff. And then it turned out you guys did. And then that gave me the chance to monetize. So really the strikes turned out to be the best thing because it opened the door for something I didn't think I could do. Uh-oh. Nice tackle. He's short by about 4 yards. Be 3rd and 4. So I don't know. Maybe this could be the start of a new beginning that maybe, I don't know, a second shot at it will be different than it was the first time around. I don't know. We'll see. Is there anything you guys, somebody asked, I think it was Apollonia used to say, oh, first down to 30. Is there anything you can do? Right now, not really. The time will come when I know for sure what direction I need to go in. And if I get my channel back, obviously, I'm going to try to keep you all there and keep it going. But if I am forced to start a new one, then I'll start a new one. I'll just plead everybody, hey, I got a new channel. Please come over and join it. And please help me try to get back to where I was. I'd like to think that, between by 2 Facebook pages, TikTok, Instagram, that's almost the same amount as what I have on YouTube already. And if any of those YouTubers come back, swings out to the running back, nice tackle, 4-yard gain to Jones on the left side. So if I could convert all of the people who are following me on other social media channels, I would feel like I could build that up pretty quickly, but I just don't know. I don't know how quickly it'll go. It just took so long to get to where I was, but maybe there's a faster track if I start from scratch. I don't know. One door closes, another one opens, they say, right? But yeah, losing all those videos that's in the library is killer. Here comes Jones, pitch to the right side, finds a seam, close to a first down. He's probably got it. Depends where they mark it. Yeah, he's got a first down. Right at the, wait. Yeah, he's at the line. Got it. 4-yard line. That's where he needed to go to get to the, wait, he moved it back. He had it, then he moved it back a yard. So he's short. 3rd and 1. That was funny. He actually put it down and goes, boop, right on the line. And then he picks up and goes, no, over here. Well, so far, all that complaining and whining and moaning that we had about that the Lions weren't going to play hard, so far not true, which is nice. Marisol 2020 M2, we're going to support you no matter what. Well, I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate that. First down, up the middle. Is there anything YouTube can do? So here's the thing, and I guess part of why I'm not optimistic about this going great is because when my Microsoft account got hacked, I never got it back. It actually just I was able to get my credit card off of it, so the guy couldn't really pose a threat to me. And he changed the name, so my NorbCam name was free. I could just start a new account. That's what I did. And then when our Discord got hacked, and then when that happened, that was sort of the same kind of thing. He got Brett, the one who started the Discord thing and built it up to being a partner. Deep ball, Rogers, don't. Oh my God, he caught that shit. And a flag. Oh my God. Damn. And the penalty. That's going to put it 1st and goal. Yikes. When he got hacked, he thought he was getting a file from a friend, and so he clicked on that, and that opened the door, Trojan horse door, into the Discord, upon which the guy did pretty much like what's happening to my YouTube channel. Got in there, took over, changed the password, just started changing everything inside. But the difference was he was actually in there communicating. They were actually able to communicate with him. I think he was trying to trying to ransom it. Hey, if you want it back, you have to pay me. Well, then in the end, he ended up blowing it up. So the Norb Discord disappeared. We had to start over. Handoff. Oh, actually, it's only at the 14-yard line, so not first and goal. It's first down at the 14. AD says, if you're going to start a new channel, then I'll have to get rid of my NorbFam subscription. That's not a big deal. End it. Definitely don't end your NorbFam subscription right now. Don't support this hacker who's now running my channel. So if I get a new one, and if I get to that point where I'm at that level again, I can always bring that back. So, but that'll take some time. It takes time to get, verified, or not verified, but, get to the point where you can get monetized and do all that fun stuff. Play action. That's a good fake. Throws end zone. Shit. You got it. For touchdown. Packers take the lead. 15-13 at the moment. Extra point to come. Good game. So it sounds like Amanda says she went to her YouTube and she watched videos of hers that she'd saved. So they're still there. The hacker hasn't actually deleted any videos, just made them not public. So you can't just find them. But if you have the links to them, you can still watch them. I haven't called YouTube about the hacker. The problem with YouTube, Kick is good. The problem with YouTube is that there's really no customer service number. They don't want to be able to have to talk to you because, it's more work for them, more call centers, and people have to pay to do that. So they don't make it really easy to go and call and say, hey, I have this problem. Can you help me? Not to mention how many people are using it, right? So unless you have access to, someone on the inside who will help you, you're kind of stuck in La La Land. Okay, so something positive. I can't tell you any details, but I can tell you this much. Something very exciting, potentially exciting, is happening. The ironic thing. This week, I'm going out of town for something that's very, very cool, and something I've never done before. And it's part of the reason why during the game today I was not yelling and screaming, because I need to save my voice. I still got a little bit raw, even though I'm very toned down. And I'll tell you the details as soon as I'm able to, but it's going to be pretty cool. So I'll fill you in when I can. And I wish I could tell you all the details, but I cannot. I'm bound by confidentiality not to. So, but I am going to shoot a lot of documentary stuff that I'll edit later. So that way when I do, so I can give you all the details. So I'm very excited to see how things go this week. So yeah, those who are joining in late, no, I'm still hacked. If you go to my NorbCam channel, you will still see that my channel is there, but it's controlled by somebody else. Content's all changed, and I don't know. I don't know what their end game is on this. I don't know what they want to try to do. They just want to try to use my subscriber base and build off that. But we'll see. So anyway, so it's not all bad. Just today was really crappy. I think I woke up, I was getting ready to take Vanessa to her very early volleyball tournament. Got up at 5:45, and sometime around 6 something, I remember I looked at my phone, and I had a suspicion, I had a feeling like I think I did something bad last night. And then as soon as I saw a comment or a post that somebody made that NorbCam got hacked, I just knew. I was like, oh crap, I did it. And so kickoff, boom. It's going to be taken at the 5, make it the 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, a little bit of room, 30, down to 32. Down by 3, the Detroit Lions are, with 3:12 left in the third quarter. Anybody's game. YouTube got hacked. Would you recommend unsubscribing? Just in case. I'm trying to decide, is it better to unsub and come back later? Because I don't think, let me think about this. I mean, the thing is, if I can pull off the miracle and get it back, you guys will know, and I can always ask you guys to come back. So, yeah, heck with it. Unsubscribes, 5-yard gain. Yeah, unsubscribe from it. You know, no point giving this guy anymore. You know, any more ownership of what I used to have. You know, he's taking my channel, the content, and the subscribers with him. Without subscribers, it really doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, unsubscribe. All right, back to this game. Snap. Goff play action. He's going to throw. He's got time. Throws right side. Caught. Oh, my God. How do you not? Oh, it was tipped. And then that's why he didn't make the catch. Intended for Williams on the sideline. He was open. But the ball got deflected and messed up his... HBs. I've seen channels get their content back. Tried to catch it like this. Really, it was just bad. He should have caught that ball. Bad catching technique. 3rd and 5. Need a first down here. Don't want to get 2 scores down in this game. They've been staying close throughout. Goff, pocket collapsing throws into the dirt. Too much pressure. Oops, phone ringing. Am I still live? Did the phone kill it? Am I still going? Am I still there? Sometimes the phone messes up the live stream. Uh-oh, it's all choppy now. Still working? I don't know. Can you hear me? There's nothing worse than streaming on your phone and a phone call goes and kills it. Punt. No, sounds like it's okay. Caught at the 20. Breaks the tackle to 23. Up to the 25. And oh, ball's out! Oh, damn. Packers got it back. That would have been their second fumble. Ooh, damn, his leg got bent like a pretzel. That looks painful. No, I don't feel bad about unsubscribing. Because you can resubscribe. It's not a big deal. You can unsubscribe, subscribe. You can like bounce back and forth. It's like an on-off button. Okay, you guys are still there. A few of you still hanging around. It's funny seeing activity on this alternate channel of mine. I've had this other channel for even longer, but I never use it. And here I'm streaming to it. I feel like it's like pulling an super old classic car out of the garage that hasn't been driven in like 20 years with a bunch of dust on it and like handoff. Boom. Wow, how do you get away? Oh, that's not a horse collar, is it? No, I dragged him by his shirt. 5 yards. Holding. Hey, look at that. Call's actually going against the Packers. Maybe the fix isn't in. The other sucky part is I just spent the last, like 5 days with this new computer that I had built for editing and purposes, and I just finished it. I was like, yay, completed, mission accomplished. And then this happens, and now I don't think I can trust. I think it's infected, so I'm going to have to probably blow away the hard drive and start from scratch again. I did it once, I can do it again, but man, it takes time. It's like, and things like, I timed it perfectly to happen during winter break because I knew it was going to get busy as soon as life got back to normal again. And here I am, things start taking off this week. Rodgers goes deep left side. Oh, God. Yes, it's intercepted. It's a 50, 40, down to 35, 30 to 25. That looked like the Quandre Diggs pick. That sounded kind of funny. Quandre Diggs pick. He almost moved some consonants. Quandre Diggs pick. Dick picks. Diggs pick. No, there's a flag. No. Pick it up, bro. Be against the Packers. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. God, they're pointing towards the Lions. Oh, it's going to negate the interception, isn't it? Legal use of hands. Negates the interception and gives a first down. Are you freaking kidding me? Maybe the fix is in. Take it back. Let's see. Did he really hands to the face him? Oh, come on. He didn't even... Okay, maybe he did. God, they had the ball at the 35-yard line, and now they get an automatic first down. First at their own 21-yard line. Let's get another turnover. Snap, handoff. Jones up the middle. That ain't Jones. That's somebody else. Jeez, 8 yards. Carrying a guy on his back. A big boy Dylan is. He's carrying number 34 on his back. I tell you. When Quandre Diggs got that pick in overtime, I thought when the ball was in the air, I just saw number 12 streaking down the left side, and he looked wide open. I thought Quandre Diggs wasn't going to get there. And when he did, it was a little underthrown. Saved the game. That would have been game-winning field goal for them. First down. Same runner for 3 and a first down. 2 and a first down. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. They'll run probably one more play, and then it'll be the fourth quarter. Green Bay up by 3. Oh, yeah. I forgot to put my little scoreboard thing. Not that it really matters. Let's just see if I can do this thing on the fly. First down at the Packer 32. Changing the play. So you're going to hand off again. Dylan again for 5 or make it 4. And it's the end of the third quarter. For 1 quarter to go, Packers up by 3, 16-13. All right, there's the scoreboard I was looking for. Let's see if I can put it up. There we go. What I'm trying to do, it's like my own internal battle through this whole thing is trying to not let this get the best of me, because when things are quiet and stuff like this is all shut down, and it's just like me with my own thoughts, and I think back about what happened. It's hard to keep from beating myself up over it. You know what I mean? But I know I can't keep torturing myself with, oh man, if I only had not done this, and should have done that, or But I gotta keep my spirits up. I gotta host a show on Tuesday for my regular work. That's on camera, so I gotta be like in my zone. And then Wednesday, the big thing I was saying I gotta do, and I gotta be up for that. I gotta be focused. I can't be distracted. So, we'll see. I think we out. It's only 3 points, but they can't get any further. Time will run out. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Green Bay with the ball at their own 36-yard line. Aaron throws right side, turn around. Oh my God, he dropped it. That was in his. It didn't get any easier. It's like right here, and he dropped it. Third and six. Amanda says, "Happen, or you got to go forward. I can tell you're sad as visible. I don't think I've ever seen you like this. I haven't felt like this in a long time." I said this has kind of been my little baby that I've grown from infancy to here. It's like my third child. But it was just such a big part of my life every week, for years. It's been my other job, so to speak. 3rd and 6. Snap. Rodgers to throw. He's looking under pressure, scrambling around. Hit him. Go down. There we go. Sacked. He actually gained 2, but he's still short of the first down, and he will have to punt. They will have to punt. AD, don't give up. Take the fight to the hacker and get your channel back. Yeah, I'm going to look into it, man. But you got to understand, man, we've had 2 dealings with hackers already this past year, and they didn't work out in our favor. It's hard. And it's not like one of these things where you just have to don't give up the fight, just keep going. It's like there's only so many things you can control, and when things are out of your control, that's what makes things tricky, because you can scream, you can swing and beat up on as many things as you want, but this is an invisible target. It's not something in front of you. It's not something you can just go toe-to-toe with and say, this is mine, we'll go tug of war on it. This is an invisible, hidden enemy that you'll never see, fighting in a battlefield that you don't get to climb onto. I know it happens to a lot of people, but God, it's the worst feeling. It is really a feeling of being violated and stolen from. Goff's throw is complete to the middle, to the 40, 39-yard line. And I know this is sound like a little pity party and all that stuff, but there's so many things again that it could be worse. Obviously, nobody was physically hurt by any of this. There's no, oh, look at this run to the 50 and another first down for 11 yards. William pounding his way. I like it. A chance to take a lead on this drive. Do you think Gio will be our starter next year? That's a really good question. After watching tonight, awesome sauce man 04, what's up? Should do a collab with Tom Grossi. I've collabed with Grossi before. I don't know if you know that. I guess one of those videos hidden away now on the hackers' now stolen channel from me. Yeah, I collabed with Grossi a couple times. Once when he wasn't as big as he is now. And the other time, a couple years ago, I think. Yeah. Wow, look at him run. He was stuffed for 3 and he gets 8. He's just pounding away on this sucker. I'm actually surprised. I've never live streamed on this channel. I'm amazed that it actually works. Queen Hawk, Amanda says she's seen that video. So feel free to join my Instagram for those of you. I'm live simultaneously streaming to my Instagram on my phone, which I rarely do lives on Instagram. But here we are. Because I can't even stream on Facebook because Facebook spanked me with a copyright violation. I was so pissed today. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to show the field. Come on, get a block. Yes, go 40. First down, 35, and out of bounds at the 33. That was a good play. It's like kind of fake a pass to the right, swing it back to the bubble screen on the left, and they had to get one block, and they did. And it's like, there's the block. Good, not getting a block to the back either. Swift has got some moves too. Not gonna lie, says she's more. I became a Seahawks fan because you made my childhood rivals. Well, hopefully I can continue to do it. Hand off. No, get a block. Ooh, nope. Half a yard. 2nd and 9. Amanda says she thinks she's watched all the videos I've made. That's a lot. I made like 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 video, over 1,000 videos. Oh, Swift tried to go airborne and he got hit in midair. Gain of 2. Yoop. We've seen people do that. We've seen people hurdle people, and when they do it and they succeed, it's like, whoa, what a hurdle move. And then when they don't, hurdle fail. Helmet to the crotch. 3rd and 8. They need to get something on this drive. They are in field goal range, but it'll be a long field goal. Really would love to get a first down here. Lions snap. Handoff. Oh, get the corner. Nope. Oh, he is. Yeah. Nope. Got 5. He's 3 yards short. So now he's going for it. He is going for it. He's saying, screw it, man. We're not in the playoffs. Let's go for it. I like the aggressive attitude with 9:41 left, but if you don't get it, this is... Reynolds has got one clean outfit. He's got not a speck of grass on that jersey. He needs to get more work. He's way too clean. Goff is pretty clean, too. You want your quarterback to be clean because that means he's not getting sacked. Yes, that's a first down, baby. Gutsy throw. A little out route on the left. And gets it by 1. They needed 3. They got 4. Nice way to go. To Shark. DJ Shark. Motion pitch. Oh, God, he almost lost the handle. Don't block in the back. Oh, that's between defenders and a first down to the 11. Woo! What a run, man. Looked like they had the blockers there or the defenders, and he just split defenders. Made it a 10-yard gain, 11-yard gain. He almost lost the handle. He tossed it a little bit far ahead of him, but he was able to grab it and boom, right there, that little move to get between defenders was pretty freaking awesome. I gotta say, I respect the hell out of this Lions team, man. I mean, we said they weren't going to show up and not try, and they're doing everything that I said they might not do. I guess there's something about sticking it to your rival team. Now make him move. Make him miss. Make him miss. He gets 2. Ooh, he went down weird. Uh-oh. He went down weird and he's not getting up. He got rolled up on. Shit. Oops, somebody called my phone. I think it was my sis to call her back after the game. In fact, I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any more for a short while. There we go. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. He got rolled up on his knee. Ah, the ankle, the ankle. The ankle went like this. Ooh, an unsportsmanlike conduct call on the defense. So that's going to give him first and goal. The coach is going, be smart, you dumbass. Oh, he shoved the trainer. What's wrong with you? What an idiot. What are you doing, you dummy? It's like shoving a guy who's just wearing a jacket and a beanie, being all tough. $7:30 and climbing. I like it's first and goal at the 5. It's funny because so what happened was the one of the medical, I assume medical personnel kind of walked in. He kind of shoved him a little bit because he wanted to get in and help the injured guy, and then that's when the other dude shoved him, and he got and then the guy with no pads, the medical guy, turned around. He was like gonna go head to head, going, "Hey, you got a problem, man? What's this?" And when they're up, oh, he's been ejected. Wow, Packers losing composure here. You guys are talking about Discord and stuff. I think it's okay. I'm just kind of leaving it for right now. Come on, get up there, get up there. Gets a half a yard. I'm just not really in the mood for group conversation right now. Sorry. Second and goal from the 4. One receiver to the right, double tight ends. Hand off, Williams. Come on, he's in there. That's a touchdown. He's in. He's in. Give him the score. No way. He was over the line. They're saying he's short. I don't know how much shorter you can get. I thought it's for sure he carried in. Just pound that sucker, man. Third and goal at the inch line. Right there. He's in, bro. That ball's over. It's over multiple times. Nope. I'm just going to try to punch it in. Don't mess around. Just down their throats. third and goal. Timeout, Goff. Clock was about to end. Play clock was about to end. And you wouldn't want that. When I go from third and goal at the inch to third and goal at the 6, that changes everything. They could challenge. They could challenge that. Number 7 is leaving the field, pissed off. He is very distraught. He's almost in tears. Looks like me when I discovered my channel got hacked. That was pretty much me. Except I didn't have quite the cry face like that. I felt like that though. Quake right there. Oh, man, what was I doing? That's so stupid. Give it to Williams up the gut, man. Go. Touchdown. 5:55 left. Detroit goes up by 3. Make it 4 if they get the extra point. And actually, I peeked, and I see that they do go up by 1 because my TV is way freaking behind. Man, I'll tell you what, though. I've been drinking a lot today for something because I've had to go to the bathroom so many times. I have to go again. I'm going to have to break off to go to the bathroom yet again. I peed like 3 times at the game, again after the game, once at Mark's place, again when I got home, and then I gotta go again. I was like, it's good. All right, 20-16, I'm gonna be back. Don't let me get hacked again. All right, still on a commercial break. Tyler asks, if we win, are we playoff bound? That is the simplest question to answer, and that is a yes. Lions win, we're in. Now, next week's going to suck because we're going to have to play the 49ers in San Francisco. So, there's that. But who cares? Let's get in there. The other thing that was frustrating today was the fact that the Broncos actually won. They beat the Chargers. I don't know how it went. Did they get a last-minute field goal or how it played out? Because they were losing most of the game. So that win alone might have actually cost us 2 draft spots. They were solidly set at number 3. And I think after that win, they may have actually, moved up in the standings 2 spots, which means dropping in the draft too. Just like that. So I think it's the Texans were number 1. Number 2 was who's number 2 again? Was it Chicago? No. Colts, Chicago, and Indianapolis is in there in the mix somewhere, and then Broncos 5. It's like, golly, man. Oh, hey, they're showing a Seahawk bar as we're reacting to the touchdown. Bears are won? You mean the Bears finished ahead of the Texans? What the hell are the Texans thinking? All right, here's a run back to the 15. Take him down. Oh, makes a man miss. 20. Ooh, takes a hard hit at the 21. Now, that's 5:49 left in the game. Detroit by 4. this is the time where right now it's if the Packers don't score on this drive, the Lions will have serious advantage here to close this game out. So this is one of the most, if not the most important drive of the game. This could be the game for the Packers with 5:49. Now they still have 3 timeouts, so they have that in the 2-minute warning, so they could still control the clock, but they need to get something here. But if the Lions can hold them, get this ball back, it might be lights out for the Packers, and nothing would bring me more joy. Snap. Oh, swings to the running back, Jones to the 20-25, out of bounds. Nope, stopped at after a 8-yard gain. They had a defender. He was trying to decide, do I take Jones or do I take the quarterback? He went after the quarterback, leaving Jones out in the flat, and he went for him. What a crazy game. I think everybody knows that the Seahawks aren't really built to go like deep in the playoffs. Clearly, like today, we had so many chances to win that game early. We should have had at least 1 or 2 extra touchdowns. It shouldn't have been that close. And then we were, stuffed it. No gain. What? Maybe a half a yard. Jones, bear hug tackle. But, we were really, I thought the football guys were going, here, fine, Seattle, we'll give you a second and goal at the 1. You screwed that up. Okay, fine. We'll give you an easy chip shot. Well, not chip shot, but easy 40-something yard field goal. Come on, you can do that. Doink. And we gave the ball start overtime. 3 and out. And then I thought for sure when that ball went deep in Quandre. First down. Bubble screen on the right for 4. First down. 4:17 left in the game. Like, what's the point? Zach Preeper? What do you mean, what's the point? You mean, like, what's the point of winning, getting in the playoffs? Because it's fun. You get to be one of only a few teams that actually get to play on a bigger stage. Will we get smacked around? Maybe. You never know. Rodgers to throw. Throws deep left sideline. Overthrown. Looked like he was open. 2nd and 10. 3:41. God, this is... The good thing is they can't kick a field goal. They have to score. So no matter what, they have to go the length of, the entire distance of the field. At their own 31 right now. So they got 69 yards to go right now. But with Rodgers, you never know. Rodgers is too freaking good. Rodgers has spoiled many a Detroit Lions game. I remember that Hail Mary that he threw. I think it was in Detroit. Remember that one where he was like at his own 40-yard line? He chucks it all the way into the end zone. He catches it for a game winner. Rodgers looking, throws it. Oh, it's another forced bad throw. It's 3rd down and 10. Oh, and Rodgers went down. No flag. Okay. With pressure. You had to get rid of the ball sooner than he wanted to. Okay, Hutchinson, way to ease off. I don't know if that's Hutchinson. I think it was. Oh, he had a little... Oh, that's holding too. The guy grabbed him. He didn't call it. Ooh, if they don't get this... I guess this is 4-down territory. Or do you think your defense can get the ball back if you don't get this, Green Bay? Come on. Big out blitz. All in. All out blitz. He goes deep. Don't let him get it. Don't interfere. Picked. It's intercepted. Go. Please, no flag. Go, go, go. Still going. Out of bounds at midfield. No flag? No flag. Another interception on the sideline. Oh, my God. I've never seen so many bad throws by Rodgers. They had an all-out blitz. They sent everybody. And he returns it like 20 yards down the left sideline. Oh, this could be the dagger. This could be the dagger. I kind of want to see what what's his name? I want to see what Grassi's doing right now. Let's see if I can split screen the Grassi. Let me see. Let me try. Okay, I have to put YouTube on this screen. I'm doing my quick impromptu stuff right here. Okay, there's the Grossi video. Of course, there's a freaking commercial ad on it because I'm not using my channel. Where are you, man? Where's the Grossi clip? Is it this one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Dumbass ad. I'll just put you over there, shall we? Gricey's just raking it in, though, man. Look at those comments. The super chats just fly by. Good for him, though, man. He's been working it. Must be nice. Must be nice to have a channel that you still own. All right, get myself back up here. I don't know, can you guys hear it? Can you guys actually hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, you probably can. I should put my ears in. Oh, I guess I should just skip the ad.
So I spent a few days in Seattle this past week. Fish market.
I messed up my thing. I'm going to turn him down. I'll bring him up later when it's... What happened to my thing? I had it, and I messed it up. Oh, there. No, that's not it. Shoot. I screwed up all my... Nope. Oh well, I had it going and then I messed it up. He's got 25,000 people watching his stream. Come on, that's close to a first down. Whoa, how'd that light turn on like crazy? Oops, wrong one. It's like, let there be light. All right, so if I want to bring Tom's volume up, I just do, where is it? Oh, I just bring it up here. Okay. Oh, they jump offside. I get a sneak preview. 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 1. And they're going to jump offside. Oh, I'm just a little bit ahead of him. Let me just pause him a little bit. I think now we should be in sync. I just want to hear his reaction when this game comes to an end. 2:28 left. 2 timeouts now for Green Bay. And they just gave him a first down. So they have basically 3 stoppages of the clock. So Green Bay or the Lions can, if they can convert another first down, the game will be over. And if they don't, they can get the field goal, go up by a touchdown, and leaving Packers with hardly any time left in this game. Here we go. First. Wait. How come it's not first down? Wait, they didn't update their thing. It should be. What is this? What's the down and distance? I thought he jumped offside. What's going on? I'm confused. What's the down and distance? It was second and 1, and then he jumped. So they have to burn their second timeout. So they'll have only the 2-minute warning and one more timeout to try to get the ball back to. Wait a minute. How far ahead am I? Is he? Am I live here? I think I'm live. I am live. To the 21-yard line. What happened to my other account? Well, isn't that a story? We'll get into it here. Hacked. No longer in my control. No timeouts for Green Bay. 2nd and 7. 2-minute warning is all they have left. Oh, where's Grossi going? There's a flag. Is there going to be a holding call? It's going to be a. It was against the Lions. He did get the hold on the bubble screen. Dang it. The worst part about that, it stops the clock. Wait a minute. Where's the hold? I didn't see no hold on that. Oh, he did. He did kind of have the outside of his freaking jersey. He stops the clock. That's the worst part, is it would have been the 2-minute warning already. But he stops the clock with 2:12 left. And now they're in a passing situation, and it's... But they also get another down here, so it extends that much more. Blitz, screen. Oh, a little hook and ladder! Come on, go, baby, go! To the 18. That is a great play. I agree, Tom. That was a hell of a play. It was the hook and ladder. He throws it, and he pitches it to the back, coming out of the backfield. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. To make it 3rd down and 4, a manageable 3rd and 4. See what Tom's got to say. What's all these notifications? What's happening? Sorry, guys. Instagram, I kind of ignored you. I got so caught up in Tom and the game and all that. Gino MVP? Well, Gino, it's interesting what Seattle will decide to do with Gino, because, I mean, you look at it, Gino set all these records, right? Tied 30 touchdowns in a season. He got the most passing yards. One of the highest completion percentages. And yet, he's had moments like today where he just played like garbage, right? At times, like made throws are like, what were you thinking, bro? And yet, he's got all these numbers. So, and then he did manage to take the team down the field twice. One, we didn't get the field goal to win it. Another, we didn't get the touchdown to seal it or to win it outright in regulation. And then but then he did get the final drive in overtime to take it down to finally game winner. It took 3 times, but he did it. But, you know, it's, so what do you pay him? If Seattle decides they're going to stick with him, and I think, again, if the defense was just average all year, Gino wins. You know, we're not even thinking about this game. What a play! That was so beautiful. Hook and ladder, baby. I think it's a hook and ladder. 3rd and 3. They get the first down, the game's over. If they don't, they have to kick the field goal, and it's still opportunity. Short. He's short. Fourth and 1. If they get this, the game's over. They can't stop the clock. That's right. It's 4th and 1 with 90 seconds. Think about it. Since they got 2 timeouts anyway, they won't need them later. Timeout. Okay, so with 1:15 left, decision time. Do you kick it and make it a touchdown to tie, or do you go for it and take them by the jugular and end this game right here? I think they'll go for it because these guys are, one, they got nothing to lose. Well, why not? They got nothing to lose. In some ways, this is what's good about the fact that the Seahawks did win. If this was like for the playoffs, maybe they take this more conservatively, but the fact that they don't have anything to lose, they can gamble. There's nothing to lose other than like, damn, we wanted to win, but oh well. And how cool would this be to, oops, I muted. Here we go. Goff throws. Yes! He got a first down. It's goal to go. They've won it. Seahawks are going to the playoffs, baby. Seahawks are going to the playoffs. Seahawks are going to the playoffs. Thank you, Lions. Thank you, Detroit. He's behind. I kind of sent him behind. Seahawks are in the freaking playoffs. And I don't need to hear any more. Seahawks in the freaking playoffs, baby. Unfreaking believable. This just makes this shitty day I've had all day, waking up to finding my YouTube channel hacked, and trying to watch this game while totally distracted by everything that happened in the morning, trying to protect everything else. The Lions come in with all the complaining and whining online that I've done, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram, about how the Seahawks were going to get hosed because they put this game in prime time. And what happens? The Seahawks win in overtime, dramatic fashion, to beat the Rams, setting up this game, which everybody thought, it's in Lambeau. The Lions can't beat the Packers. Packers home field advantage, Aaron Rodgers. And what do? The Lions come in to their house and beat them on their turf, the frozen tundra, and send the Packers packing for a long winter season. Oh, man. I can't believe it. Trung Do, yeah, 49ers will probably kill the Seahawks. Who cares? Who freaking cares? We're in it, and we have another game to look forward to. And we have nothing to lose. Look at it this way, folks. Look at it this way. Okay. There's an old saying, beware of the man who has nothing to lose. Packers now just learned that. Beware of the man who would have nothing to lose. And I'm telling you, it's sort of funny because maybe we had this wrong the whole time. Maybe the best thing that could have happened was that they put this game after ours, because, like I said, if the Lions had a playoff berth on the line, I don't know if they run that hook and ladder play. I don't know if they go for it on 4th and 1. But because they have nothing to lose, they can play with reckless abandon, and they just stepped on the throats of the Packers and said, screw you guys. We're not giving you the ball back. I'm not going to let Aaron Rodgers beat us with a Hail Mary with 5 seconds left. We're going to let you get the ball back because we don't care. We have nothing to lose. I think I just completely had a complete epiphany that this might have been the best thing the NFL Network did for us. Yeah, NFL Network, the NFL front office. Now, here's the other thing. I'm talking to both of you guys. Beware of the man who has nothing to lose. The Seahawks really have nothing to lose because we have no business being here. We weren't even supposed to win 5 games. And now here we are. In the playoffs with a high draft pick. We weren't even supposed to be here. We were supposed to suck. And now we're in the playoffs with nothing to lose because no one expected. The 49ers, on the other hand, they went all in, gotten Christian McCaffrey. They know that they're kind of in that window where it's like, God, we gotta get this year. We haven't gotten to the last couple of years. We've fallen just a play or two short. But this could be that kind of thing where we got nothing to lose and 49ers have everything to lose. And maybe that's what could be like tonight. I don't know what the spread was, but I'm sure the Packers sure didn't think they were going to lose. I'm sure everybody felt like, oh, this is lining up perfectly. So maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is going to be the best thing. So, and maybe in a microcosm of what's happening with my channel right now. Maybe in some weird way, this bad thing that's happened to me in the last 24 hours could have a positive silver lining, that maybe this jumpstarts something else. The old one door closes, another one opens kind of thing. I know. I got to look for good in this day. But, man, thank you, Detroit Lions. I know you weren't thinking of us because you were rooting against us with all your heart earlier in the game. But thank you guys for playing your balls off. And, white boy Stan, screw you. Sorry, screw you. Yeah, we can get smoked in the playoffs, maybe. But we aren't even supposed to be here. We got nothing to lose. So, we'll see what happens. But every other team, especially the 49ers, have everything to lose. And that might work to our advantage. Because we are not even supposed to be here. And here we are. So, I don't care. For those who would rather have the draft pick, please. I want this season to last as long as possible. Give me one more. Now, what sucks about this is I'm thinking ahead, since I didn't really expect to be here. Not only will I be, because of this thing I'm doing, I'm gone till like into the weekend. And then my girls are playing in a tournament all weekend. I may not even get to watch this playoff game, bro. I might just have to freaking watch it on my phone and record it and watch it later, because I won't be able to watch it. That's the crazy part. Want this playoff game extended season, I won't even get to watch it when it's happening because I will have other things tying me up. So that's okay. You know what? That's okay. I'm thrilled. This just makes this day so much better. It was a horrible day, and it actually, sometimes, when you'd win or lose, you kind of rationalize, what difference does it make? My life doesn't change whether the Seahawks win or lose. It's the same thing. I still got to do my work. I still got to do this. It's not like all of a sudden they play better and my life gets better. But you know what? It does. It makes you feel better. You feel just a little bit happier. A smile on your face, something to look forward to. And that makes all the difference in the world. Especially if you're going through rough times, like currently I'm going through. So screw you guys who say, I wish we'd lost. I'd rather have better draft pick. Screw that. Screw all of you who say, well, that's okay. The Seahawks are going to get dumped in the playoffs. They suck. They're going to get killed. Fine. Be that as it may. We're still in there, and God, it feels good. And I need a little feel good today, so kiss my ass. Especially the hacker who hacked my channel. May there be a special place in hell for people like you. I may not be there to see it, but I do believe that karma does. Payback's a bitch, and they'll get theirs sooner or later. I may not get the enjoyment of watching it happen, but it'll catch up sooner or later. All right. Well, I am going to sign off because I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I still got other stuff to do dealing with this aftermath of this hack job. So, pity's STI so clever. How bad are the Seahawks going to lose to the 49ers? Oh, I'm so clever with that question. Almost as clever as the guy saying, you're all going to get smacked by the 49ers. Whatever. Kiss my stinky butt. I'm out of here, you guys. Have a great week. And, we'll see what tomorrow brings, because I can't post on Facebook. I can't stream on YouTube. I can only do this, makeshift stuff. So, but I was glad that I could do something with you guys on Instagram. I have to do this more often because look at all those hearts flying by. It's very pretty. Look, show the guys on YouTube what it looks like on Instagram. Where is it? There you go. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, there it is. See? Light up those hearts. Give me some hearts so I can show it on YouTube. Heart it up. Hit the heart button, please. You're on YouTube. Go hit the hearts. There it is. Make those little pretty little icons float up to the sky. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I had a great time. The game was fun. Our game was fun. One of the best games, really, in the end. And never saw this freaking coming. And that is that. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a safe one. And don't get hacked. Good night. Love y'all.